Jai Shri Mataji. Dear Divine Family, let us prostrate at Sri Charan. Sri Ma, please give us permission to be in meditation. Please guide us with deeper meditative state. Please come and stay in our hearts. Please fill every cell of our subtle system with your ambrosia. We will take deep breath. Hold it central heart and slowly exhale for 5 to 7 times. Let us recite Durga Suktam at her lotus feet.
I'm Cassie from Cake English.
Hi, I'm Alex from Cake English.
We're here to teach you English expressions with fun dialogue.
Shri Durgayai Devatayai Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Durgayai Devatayai Namo Namaha. Shri Durgayai Devatayai Namo Namaha. जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम् दुर्गां देवीगुं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मात् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूश्च पृथ्वी बहुला न उर्वी भवतोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुं न नावादुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानोऽस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनाम् पृतनाजितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुवेम परमात् सधस्थात् स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषि कमीड्यो अध्वरेषु सनाच्च होता नव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभिसंवसानो वैष्णवीं लोक इह मादयन्ताम् कात्यायन्यै च विद्महे कन्याकुमार्यै धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात् ॐ कात्यायन्यै च विद्महे कन्याकुमार्यै धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात् ॐ कात्यायन्यै च विद्महे कन्याकुमार्यै धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात्
Let us be Sri Mataji in the form of Sri Durga. in our hearts. And the ambrosia going into the every cell of our body. Till our subtle system receives. Let us be silent and receive the ambrosia. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again, again and again. Jai Shri Mataji.
When you are all meditative, and inside I also find it difficult to be outside. So today you have arranged to have this puja here. Just before that, you have to prepare yourself physically and mentally. Physically, you must give yourself a bandhan. And a bandhan is just nothing but that you give yourself a protection to your aura. And how you do it is very simple, which I will tell you just now how to do it. And then you sit down for your puja. Then mentally, you have to put yourself right. First of all, you should not feel guilty at all. If you are guilty, you cannot do my puja. So you should be absolutely above that. There should be no tension in your mind. You are not guilty, you are in the present. See, like flowers, you are looking. How can flowers be guilty? First, get out of that guilt business. You should not feel guilty or tensed. Everything that is done is the best. You shouldn't worry about it. It's not your responsibility even to arrange it. Just think that everything is done sahaja. Gradually, when you will move in Sahaja Yoga, you'll be surprised to see how things are arranged just beautifully. When these people just were finding out a place, this had no place which was for less than $250 each. They said it is rather too much for everybody's pocket. And then suddenly, spontaneously, they found this place. When they said $50, nobody could believe. They thought that we'll just get some porridge in the morning and the rest of it will be fasting for us. And so many were rather worried. Some thought it was a scout camping ground or whatever it is, and quite worried when it started raining. But see, this is all God's grace to get such a place, such a comfortable place for you to come here. Everything is arranged by God's grace. So first we have to remember that it is all arranged through God's grace. If something is not arranged, just forget it. Just leave it. Just don't worry. That's the best way you have to live. Then what happens? That you become one with the present and you can overcome all your problems of tension. Tension mounts up when we want to do which we are not supposed to do, which we are not successful with. It's also a mental barrier between ourselves and our mind that we want to do a particular thing in a particular way. If you can give up that, then you will be surprised that you become absolutely one with the divine and you start working it out in a very beautiful manner. Now see the root of a little seed. It just sprouts, it goes this way. If it finds there is an obstruction or there is some sort of a stone or something, it goes around it. Then it finds something other obstruction, it goes away from it. It doesn't fight that, just says, all right, let me find my own way. And then he uses the same stone for holding the tree. So clever. He goes round the little stone and uses that for its own purpose. So this is how a Sahajogi should behave, not to take responsibilities and put others into tensions. This must be done, this is not here, that is not there. It's not necessary. It's your love that is important, for which you must have heard the story of an old woman who was living in a forest. Her name was Shabari. And she heard that Sri Ram is going to come in the forest. And she was so much elated, so much happy. Such an innocent woman. She didn't know what to do. So when Rama came, she gave him, we have some kind of a berry we call as bay. She gave them to him to eat. And she told in very great innocence that every one of them I have tested to see that they are not sour. And she gave them to him, and he ate them so lovingly. So his brother was a hot-tempered fellow. He got very angry. He said, what is this? This lady has no sense. She's giving all these things which are eaten by her, first of all, which we call as uttishta. Means somebody has eaten it, then you are not supposed to eat. Even your brother has eaten something, you cannot eat that. It's regarded as something not good, not auspicious. And this lady, an old lady with her few teeth that are left, she has just pierced every vein and is giving to my brother. Very furious. So Rama's wife Sita was just smiling at the whole situation. And then Rama gave that vein to his wife and she ate it. She looked at her brother-in-law. She said, see, brother-in-law, these are the best bears I've ever eaten. I've never had such a taste before. But I'm not going to give you anything. See, best way to challenge the ego is not say that you are not going to have it. He said, why? No, I won't give you. You won't have them. I will not. I will eat all of them. Then he said, no, how can you eat all that? He snatched some of them and he ate. He also felt the same. Because they are given out of love. Whatever is done out of love is thousandfold better than that is done out of tension and problem. I should never like to cause any tension in your mind of any kind. So for small things you should not worry. You must give up your tensions, absolutely, and understand that you are the children of God. You are to be looked after. You are to be given everything that is available in His realm. So you should not get into tensions at all. Firstly, not to feel guilty. Thirdly, to feel that we had to go to this guru, that guru. All right, forget it. Forget it. Whatever has happened, forget it. Don't worry on that point also, because that will tag you down all the time saying, why did you go to that guru? Why did you pay money to this fellow? Why did you do this? So just tell your mind, I am not bothered. I am not bothered. Whatever has happened, that person is finished. Now whatever my egg has done, now I am a bird. I have nothing to do. So be in the present. That is very important. Be in the present, have no guilt, have no worries of the past, because if you worry of the past, you can never enjoy the present. And you are here to enjoy and not to worry about the past. Whatever has happened, just forget it. I hope you understand this very well, that to forget whatever has happened and forgive. There are Sahajogis with you, enjoy life with them. Always try to see the good points of other Sahajogis, not the bad points. Normally, we try to find out what's wrong with another person. especially when we know about chakras. See, we just understand that this person has got this very bad chakra. Then only thing what you do is to give yourself a bandhan, which I'll tell you, and deal with the person. But when you know that person has this sickness or this kind of a chakra caught up, no use arguing, no use telling them. Let them come up, they'll come right. Tell them that this is what it is. At the most, you can tell your children, you can tell your wife, someone. But somebody who is not that closely connected, you cannot put Sahaja Yoga into their heads. You cannot force Sahaja Yoga into them. So Sahaja Yoga cannot be forced into anyone whatsoever. It has to be accepted, asked for. It has its own protocol. It cannot be just poured into your mouth that you better have it. Is a wrong thing.
The prayer for forgiveness. Avahanam na janami tavarchanam pujang chaiva na janami kshamyatam parameshwari mantrahinam क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं सुरेश्वरी यत्पूजितं मया देवी परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे गतं पापं गतं दुःखं गतं दारिद्र्यमेव च आगतं परमचैतन्यं पुण्योऽहं तव दर्शनात् अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष परमेश्वरी रक्ष रक्ष परमेश्वरी रक्ष रक्ष परमेश्वरी अपराध सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हरनिशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व परमेश्वरी क्षमस्व परमेश्वरी क्षमस्व परमेश्वरी।
Oh,